I wanted the action camera to film myself sailing, and I wanted an action camera with the best features and the best battery life. Based on the specs and reviews, I bought the Insta360 Ace Pro, but I still didn't know how long the battery would last in the real world using the settings that I would actually be using while sailing. So I set to find that out, and here's what I found. I ran 165 tests over 268 hours on 14 different batteries from 7 different retailers to find the answer. Why did I do this? Because I like to do a lot of sailing, and when I'm trying to capture my sailing, image quality, image stabilization, viewing angle, all of those factors are really important. But none of that really matters if you don't have enough battery life, because then you're not really filming. On a sailboat in the middle of the race, I can't always get free to stop and change a battery. The races can last for a couple hours, and I've got a role to play, so I can't always go down below, get a battery out of my bag, and swap it into the camera wherever it may be. Likewise, when I'm by myself on a small boat, I may not have a pocket to keep a battery in, let alone keep it dry while I'm out there. So it's really important that I have a camera that can last as long as it can on one battery. The Insta360 Ace Pro advertises 100 minutes on one battery. The GoPro Hero 12 advertises 90 minutes on one battery. That's not a big difference between the two of them, just 10 minutes, but that was enough to tip the scales for me to go with the Ace Pro. There are also cameras like the DJI Osmo 4 and the Drift XL Pro, but they just don't have the features and image quality that the GoPro and Ace Pro cameras have. To test the battery, I took the settings I would most likely be using while sailing: 4K, 30 frames per second with HDR and horizon leveling on. The camera was tested in my living room, looking outdoors at my backyard, so it was at a consistent temperature and run during daylight hours, or at least with a floodlight on in the evening hours. Sometimes it was quiet, and other times the camera could pick up the washer and dryer in the room next door. So after running 165 tests for 268 hours, how long did the Insta360 Ace Pro actually last? 97.7 minutes. And 29% of the time, the camera actually lasted more than 100 minutes. When we look at the different batteries, there's some pretty clear differences in their performance, including between the OEM Insta360 batteries and some of the more aftermarket ones. The OEM batteries from Insta360 average 97.2 minutes. That's across 33 tests on 2 different batteries. 15% of the time, the batteries made it past the 100-minute mark. Of the aftermarket batteries, it was a lot more of a mixed bag. Some of the batteries hit the 100-minute mark most of the time, while other batteries only hit the 100-minute mark 9% of the time. So which battery did best? The NBZZ and the Raytrick battery hit the 100-minute mark 73% of the time. The next best batteries hit the 100-minute mark only 18% of the time. So there you have it. You can expect 100 minutes with the right battery and just under 100 minutes with the Insta360 batteries. I've posted some charts and some data on my website. Check out the link down below in the description. If you want to purchase any of the batteries used in this test, check out the links down below. The camera and many of the batteries used in this test were purchased by me for my own use. Some of the batteries were received through Amazon's Vine Voice Review program. All of the batteries were charged using the same 3-battery charger. If you want to see more content about cameras and sailing and technology, be sure to subscribe. If you want to see more sailing videos using the Ace Pro and other cameras, check out my No Quarter Sailing YouTube channel there.